Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is my review of The 7 Deadly Sins, Episode 4. Sorry this review's coming out so late. It's like 2 o'clock on Tuesday morning right now. And this episode came out on Sunday. The reason is because I was having trouble finding translations. So yeah, and I can't speak Japanese or read it, so I couldn't really watch the Raws. And, well, even though I am a manga reader, I don't really remember too much from that far back. Okay, so yes. So it'd be kind of difficult for me to remember, and I don't own any of the volumes, so I couldn't, go back through them while watching the episode, you know what I mean? But anyways, though, I'm finally ready to review this episode now. And it is greatness once again. Oh my god. Right now I have to say, that fucking doctor, a douche. First off, how did that doctor know that these guys are the 7 deadly sins to turn them in? I didn't understand that at all. Unless that Holy Knight guy knew it beforehand and actually contacted the doctor. That's really the only thing I can think of to actually make sense here, okay? But probably my favorite scene in this episode is either getting a slight glimpse of Bon with his, long beard, and mustache and all his other facial areas because he's been locked up in here for so long that he hasn't been able to shave, and also the fox tattoo on his chest. It was either that or the backstory with Diane, because we learned that Diane's a member of this giant clan, and by humans she was viewed as a monster and a beast. She wasn't even viewed as a woman. But then Meliodas came in to save her ass, and he was the first person I guess she ever met outside of her clan, of course, who actually viewed her as a normal girl instead of a giant. So that's kind of where she grew a huge attachment to Meliodas and kind of fell in love with him, okay? And that scene worked to not only flesh out Diane's character a little bit more, which I do believe we will get some more of that in the future, but also it helped to kind of bring Diane and Elizabeth a little bit closer together as characters, I guess you could say, too. Because Elizabeth will understand her a little bit more, but also it seems like she's telling Elizabeth this, because she's trying to trust Elizabeth a little bit more. So yeah, it kind of makes sense there in both angles. Okay. Now we see two holy knights in this episode that are kind of going at it, or that are kind of entering the battle. There's this one chick who uses these bugs to disintegrate that are able to disintegrate things, it seems like. And then this one holy knight that ends up appearing, this one guy who ends up appearing in the hospital, and we have no idea what his ability is yet. I don't even remember these guys. That's the sad part about it. It's I'm a manga reader, but I don't remember these guys, so the only thing I can think of is that they were killed early on, or maybe they weren't killed early on, but we just haven't seen them in a long time in the manga. Either way, I don't really remember them too well. I kind of vaguely remember the names, but that's about it. So yeah, I couldn't really tell you anything about them, even if I was willing to spoil it for you. But still, though, I'm not sure if they're stronger than Lord Gilthunder, or if Gilthunder's one of the strongest. I really don't even remember exactly where they lie in terms of power levels, even Gilthunder himself. So I couldn't really tell you any of that, anyways. But still, they do seem really interesting. I'm really interested to learn exactly what that guy's power is. It looks like he teleported in there, which I don't think we've seen a Holy Knight in the anime yet teleport. Then we've only really seen technically 4. We've seen those two, who we also saw previously in playing chess in the castle. We saw another guy in there, and we also saw Gilthunder. So we've seen 4 so far. The only 2 we've really seen use their abilities, though, would be that one chick and Gilthunder. So the other two are complete mysteries to us, and that other guy that I mentioned hasn't even entered the battle yet. So yeah. But either way, though, I thought this was a very good episode of the Seven Deadly Sins. Oh my god! And the simple fact that at the end of this episode, right before the end credits, Bond is hinted towards means that we're going to get the best male character in the series, debatably the best male character in the series, possibly in the next episode, which I am so fucking hyped for. Seriously. Like, I say debatably because to me it's debated whether either he or Meliodas is the best male characters in the series, but still though, Bond is so fucking amazing, and his abilities kind of make him OP. I'm not going to spoil for you exactly what those abilities are, but still, I cannot fucking wait to the next episode because I really want to see Bond get animated completely. It's going to be so fucking awesome. Okay, so in terms of animation, the animation is on point as always. A1 Pictures has almost always had like great animation. Okay, like A1 Pictures has lots of really good talent on their side, basically. So the animation is, for the most part, on point as always. The music is epic as always. So overall, if you've yet to see this week's episode of The Seven Deadly Sins, which I wouldn't be surprised about because apparently a lot of people are having trouble finding translations. I think that since Crunchyroll has came around, what unofficial sites usually tend to do now is to take the official translations from Crunchyroll. At least that's what I heard. Okay, but Crunchyroll actually doesn't have this, which is kind of weird because all of the hype surrounding it, you would think Crunchyroll would just jump on this. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. But there's no like official translation for it at all. Even like on say Funimation, which is another official translation site, there's no official translation on there either. But anyways, if you get to see it, I definitely recommend it. Seven Deadly Sins episode 4 was amazing. Okay, there wasn't a whole lot of fighting in this episode except for like that brief scene where that one chick like showed off her bugs, and then Diane basically took care of all of them right away. Okay, and then started running toward that one chick, but that one holy knight, I mean. But other than that, not really a whole lot of fighting. But this is the type of episode that really doesn't need fighting to be great. So I definitely recommend this episode. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.